Price of Freedom, the story of one World War II veteran who lives in Hamilton County. He fought in World War II and then served in Vietnam and spent a lot of his life right here in our community. These McDonald, Tennessee roads, the place Cletis Bailey has called home from his first days.
Small farm, several acres under cultivation, and of course we had the usual, some cows and pigs and chickens.
He called his childhood delightful, at least most of the time.
I thought my dad was working me too hard, and I lived pretty close to the railroad, and I thought I would catch one of those freight trains. So one day I'm leaving here, I ain't never coming back. I'm talking to myself. I thought I had to work too hard. I got as far as Cleveland, changed my mind, and hitchhiked back home.
He had older brothers who served in World War II. Cletis Bailey eventually went to fight in the war as well.
I docked up at Liverpool, then traveled down to Southampton, and then across the, went over to Le Havre, France, and then I went through France.
These 96-year-old eyes saw important moments in world history firsthand. That's him on the right during the war.
They had lost so many men, during the Battle of the Bulge, and they couldn't get replacements over there fast enough.
Mr. Bailey joined the fighting just after the Battle of the Bulge as the 84th Infantry Division was preparing to cross into Germany.
So my friends that didn't make it, I hate to think about them, because they had went over with the division and trained, and then just near the end of the war, they lost their lives, and so that's always bothered me.
He was awarded the Bronze Star during the war. This is Cletis holding a copy of the Chattanooga News Free Press, dated May 7th, 1945, the day Germany surrendered. He says Victory in Europe Day is a day he will never forget.
A good bit of schnapps drinking, and beer drinking and stuff, I guess. It was a happy time. I think that it was finally over. It's hard to grasp.
Alexa Sloan spends many days here in the food pantry at New Beginnings Baptist Church in Lafayette. It's a ministry her pastor has led for over 20 years.
He's out in the community all the time. He's helping people. He grows a garden. He does a food bank.
Alexa says she typically meets families seeking assistance and says the need is growing.
People come in who have kids and they're struggling with gas money. They're struggling to pay their power. They just need a little extra push to get them over that mountain.
So she decided to surprise her pastor, Junior Williams, with a little help for his hard work and dedication.
So first I want to say that I love you, and I'm so proud of what you do for this community and for your members of your church. And on behalf of the McMahon Law Firm and News Channel 9, we want to pay it forward with $500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pastor Williams has been pastor here for 25 years, and that's when he says he started the food pantry.
We don't have no certain dates. We just take care of the needs when they need it.
And he says they typically feed anywhere from 300 to 400 families every year. Pastor Williams says about 15 years ago, he planted a garden with the help of some donations to provide fresh vegetables for families in need.
Mine you get about 25 bushels.
He says days spent here are well worth it.
Makes me feel good. Makes me feel joy because I know that I've done something that people might need.
And he says it's not about him, it's all about providing help without judgment.
And they got to have somebody they can depend on that won't go out and tell who done it and who, Junior done this, Junior done that. No, it's all about them.
A small gesture to give families a hand up.